never do video with this shit.
With your phone?
Well, nah, with the Instagram shit.
I think that's stupid.
The video?
Yeah, I think it's dumb to have video on Instagram. Because you'll be like silently looking at some shit and then the video will pop up. It'll be all loud.
Right. It is.
And it slows down your stuff. It uses up more shit.
It is. It's pretty fucking annoying. How much you can take? Like what? Like 30 seconds of this shit?
I don't know. I got kicked off of Instagram.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
You don't give a fuck.
I like Snapchat. I think Vine and Snapchat are better for video. Instagram's trying to like compete, but just do what you're good at. Do pictures.
Right. You became successful off of pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like why must you get into fucking video?
Stay in your lane.
You know what I mean? Just do what the fuck you do.
And the thing is like the only people that are really good at that is Trader Joe's and McDonald's. McDonald's will see you doing well with some shit, like, oh, they're doing good with smoothies over there at Jamba Juice, and McDonald's will start their own smoothies, and people will buy that shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're doing good with coffee over there at Starbucks, and you can get a McCappuccino now.
Right. You want a latte? We got a latte. We got a mocha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they're gonna kill you too. They're gonna kill you. The only downside to it is just the fact that how motherfuckers look at McDonald's. You know, they look at it as fast food, where I don't know why they wouldn't look at Starbucks as fast food. You know what I mean?
The price point's higher, so it's in the clientele's a little different.
Yeah, you have different labels over there. You know what I mean?
McDonald's has fucking. First off, everybody eats at McDonald's. Let's not get it. There's like my cousin Danny. My cousin Danny, he doesn't eat at McDonald's.
No, I don't anymore.
But you did as short as like a year ago.
No, it's been a while.
2 years.
My last McDonald's, man, was at your spot.
When you got the McDonald's and then broke the chair.
Yeah. It busted your chair.
That wasn't your fault. The chair, the canvas on the chair had like the dry rot on that bitch. It was just. The timing couldn't have been better. You literally just polished off a double quarter pounder and then broke the chair.
Yeah, and a supersized fry. But even you telling me that doesn't do anything for my head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as far as you know, you were fat and broke the chair.
Yes, I was, and I believe, didn't I have 2 sandwiches? I think I had 2 sandwiches. I think I might have had a double quarter pounder and a Filet-O-Fish. That's how I used to do it.
I didn't want to say anything, but it did seem like a lot. It seemed like I get it. Like if you're gonna do it all the way, do it. I get that. Like if anything, I'm extreme. But it did seem like I was like in my head. I was like, that's a lot of fucking McDonald's, man.
Yeah, man. It was a lot, man. And I used to do the shit. With salt on the fries and the whole shit. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get this video.
What are you videoing?
I want to post this video. I want to post us doing one of these.
Oh my god.
You know?
I get it. We got to promote the goddamn show. I get it.
Why not?
I can't promote it on my show, so all right, there it is. You promote it.
Nobody cares but us, Judo. You know what I'm saying?
People did care when we didn't give them a show last
this week. Yeah.
Yeah, got a lot of people came out the woodworks. A lot of fucking listeners I didn't know about came hit me up to complain. Where's my free show?
Mad.
You're supposed to give me my free show. Where is it?
Mad. One who was that? I think that was Thomas. Thomas said we fucked this Monday up. You know, because we didn't post the show.
Sorry, bro. Sorry we didn't post your free fucking show.
You know? I mean, we gave you 2 episodes in a row, 2 weeks straight.
We didn't get a thank you for that, did we?
You know?
I thought we were good, but it's that 2 in a when we do the 2 in 1 week shit, it fucks us up.
Yeah. And I only want to do that shit when it's like, when we got something that's current.
Real topical that we need to get off.
Yeah. And we had a couple new things. You know what I'm saying, with the iOS developments and the new iPhone and
developments in the iPhone and the iOS.
Right.
You got the iPhone 5.
Yeah, I got the 5S. I went and broke down, got it. You know what I'm saying.
What do you think of it, there, bud? How do you like it?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, see, here's the thing. Is that the software?
Yeah.
The software doesn't really work with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the only thing that they got going on over at Apple.
That's kind of a big thing.
You know,
it's kind of a big deal that the software doesn't work with the phone.
Yeah. And you know, and this is what I'm saying. They rush this shit to market, man. You know what I mean? And it's this kind of thing that it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened on Steve's watch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit would not have happened. You know.
Do you realize that no matter what iPhone does, it's never going to be as good as
when
Steve
was
Jobs?
Yeah,
like they can invent time travel, and people would be like, if Steve was here, the ride would be much less bumpy.
Right?
Like I would land on a couch.
We could go back even farther.
We could go all the way back in time.
We could alter time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
It's just never going to be as good. It's kind of like or like if someone leaves a popular group, like Sammy Hagar's never gonna like I don't know anyone that's like, what's really good? Sammy Hagar's Van Halen. Like no one is like claiming Sammy Hagar Van Halen.
I've never heard that. Well, there's a couple cats.
Like who?
I'm saying I don't know anybody.
Dickheads, yeah.
I'm just saying that that there's a couple cats that are saying that shit.
But they just want to be fucking contrary. That's all that shit is.
And they want to ride Sammy Hagar's nuts.
You know what the problem with Apple is though is I don't like whenever you have a problem with Apple, I have to make an appointment to I didn't have to make an appointment to go fucking buy your goddamn phone.
Right.
I didn't have to make an appointment to drop $600 on your phone.
Right.
Why do I have to make an appointment to take back a faulty product that you sold me?
Straight up. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, and it's all to get your money out of you. It's like fucking Apple Care, man. Apple Care. I've just given you. And this is just this last time my experience, right? I've just given you $475, man. Right.
Right.
$475. You ask me once, right? You want to get that Apple Care? Nah, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm good. I was like, I have a warranty. I have a warranty for it extends your warranty for a couple years, right?
You know what Apple Care is good for? For if you're like me and you drop phones or break phones, then it covers all that shit.
But see, this is what I'm saying though. I tell dude, right? I'm like, yo, I have a warranty for a year.
Right.
Right? You cats come out with a new phone every year. I get the new phone every year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, right? He's like, well, I mean, you've had this one for 2 years because I still had the 4S, right? And I'm like, well, yo, man, I didn't really want to go to the 5 because it wasn't that much of a leap forward. You know what I mean? Like I have an iPad. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't really need my screen lengthened. And then I thought about it, like, here I am fucking explaining myself to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to do that, man?
Because
just to tell you that I don't want fucking Apple Care.
They're trying to upsell you, dude. They're just trying to. But yo, if you left the house more, it would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you're at the crib a lot, so like you breaking the phone or having water damage, that's what it's good for.
No, not even that, bro. I don't drop my phone, right? I don't drop my phone. You know what I'm saying? In all the iPhones that I've had 4 of them.
Right.
Okay? In all the iPhones that I've had, I've probably dropped it twice. You know what I'm saying?
You're very sure-handed.
I dropped it twice.
I drop my phone like all the fucking time. I'm always dropping that goddamn phone.
I had liquid damage. On the first one because I had it in my pocket. It was when I was working at Starbucks.
And someone peed on your leg?
No, I spilled milk. How would that happen? Well, at the one I was working at, it could probably happen.
Like a bum came up and pissed on your leg.
But you saw the one I was working at.
A hobo urinated on you.
It was Hobo Haven up in that motherfucker. I spilled milk in the bitch.
That's the problem with these fucking bums. It's just like it's actually just coffee shops in general. Like not just bums. It's everybody at these goddamn coffee shops, and they buy one coffee, and then they sit there forever.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be a time limit. They just need to rent. Like, you shouldn't be able to spend more than fucking a half hour drinking one coffee.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
And you know, majority of cats, they come in there with a cup they got out of the trash.
The bums?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, regular.
Cup they got out of the trash, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a refill.
How much are the refills? Cheaper?
50 cents, right? 50 cents. And so, you know, they come in and, like, everybody does that shit where I'm at, right? Yeah. And I just get tired of it. And so when they come in with a fucking bone-dry cup looking for a refill, I tell them, like, nah, man, you ain't get that here. You got to buy that here, you know? Well, nobody else has. I got into it with the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, for any of the cats that frequent, like, Hollywood, they'll probably know this cat, but he's the house head motherfucker. I don't even know if he's still out there.
A house head?
Yeah, he would wear, like, a house, like a house that he built on his head. Right? I'm literally, like,
I thought you meant he like house music or some shit like that.
He's a house head?
Yeah.
Nah. He would wear like a big house. It looked like a bird house on his head, right? But, you know, like I said, anybody that used to frequent fucking Hollywood Boulevard back in, you know what I'm saying, like 08, 07, you know what I mean? You probably know what I'm talking about.
You got into it with the house head.
But yeah, I got into it with him. I forgot what he called me. He called me something, and this is all because I wouldn't give him the refill. He called me like, it was, you know, it was when the Obama shit was fresh, you know what I'm saying? So he called me like a high yellow Obama wannabe, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I was laughing.
Was
he
a black guy or
Nah. He was,
like,
you know, like Guatemalan or some shit.
It's nice that they're fucking employing the term high yellow. That's usually it's usually something black people use.
Right?
It's
well,
not.
you know, he got that. He most likely got that from hanging out with blacks, and then figured that it was something that would get a rise out of me.
You're not even high yellow.
No, I'm not. I'm peanut butter. You know what I'm saying?
You old high yellow bootleg Obama. That's funny. It's fucking funny.
Yeah, man.
You can't argue with bums. They already lost. You know, they lost at life. Like, it doesn't, like, there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to fucking change things for a bum. You're not going to make a bum feel worse than he already is. He's a fucking bum, dude.
No.
Yo, in Seattle, they got this shit, and you know this is only for white people, dog. This guy is why you gotta say that? Because only white people would fucking do some of this shit. Mm-hmm. He was a former homeless person, and he's selling homeless packages where you give him $2,000, and then he takes you around, and you get to experience what it's like to be homeless.
Yeah, that is some white people shit.
Ain't that some white people shit?
That's some white people shit.
$2,000 a black person to go on a cruise.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah, you go on a cruise ship to the Bahamas or some shit.
$2,000.
Seattle's
but,
going.
Yo,
Seattle white people going on a bum trip.
And that's the thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can approach pretty much any black cat and tell them that you'll give them $2,000 for the hobo experience, and we'll give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. Come on. Yup, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you need that hobo experience?
Yeah. Come with me.
Follow me. This shit's going to be awesome.
We just go down to Skid Row here. You got that money, right? You got that money? Let me get that money up out of here. Okay, here you go. And there you just stand here for a second. I'll be right back.
I wish I could find it. Because he's got a little, like, a write-up about it, too. It's like all the stuff all the stuff to do while you're a hobo. He's like, I'll take you to the marina and you can beg for money. Go live on a bench. There's another thing that there's a city that wants to make it where you need a permit to beg, like a beggar's permit. I know, right?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't get that, but okay. Yeah.
You
need a beggar's permit, and what what is the criteria for something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like what credentials do you have to show?
Middletown Township. Let's see. Middletown Township. God damn it with the fucking pop-ups. Oh, are you kidding? Are you fuck you, man? Fuck. Dog, it just fucking like ran a busto on me with pop-ups, like, and then I kept trying to close it and then erased everything. I don't know. I guess apparently you got to have a fucking, and now I got to re-sign. Fuck this goddamn shit. Fucking computers. I swear to God, computers just ruin everything.
I couldn't sign into this one over here.
I can't, life has not really gotten that much better. Like, the quality of life isn't better.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't know how to cut this off.
Jesus Christ. It's your fucking computer phone.
Yo, man, I understand that.
Video.
I understand.
Like, I'm not happy.
Judo, listen, okay?
Look,
there's nothing we can do about
I know.
that.
It's like getting mad at the ocean.
Right?
I get it. It's like getting mad. It's like, fuck you, ocean. Like, it's getting mad at some shit you can't do anything about.
It's here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's here, and it's only going to get better or worse. You know what I'm saying? In your case, worse. You know? Can you imagine what 2020 is going to be like?
Nah, not even.
You know what I'm saying?
7 years from now?
Bro, understand this, right? What we're doing now,
Sprinkle me.
What we're doing now has only been going on for the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been altered, you know what I'm saying? Significantly altered over the past 6 years.
This is true.
You know? And it's increasing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's growing exponentially now. You know what I'm saying? And so we can't even think like where we're gonna be 2020 or what we're gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like with all the Google Glass and shit. You know what I mean? Like
they got the little watch where you could do a computer on your watch. Yeah,
yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, this shit is gonna be in our bodies, man. It's gonna be in our bodies. It's
gonna be in your body. I'm not putting none of
I'm
this
not
shit.
putting shit in my body, man. That's a little much for me, man.
The irony is I'm willing to put so many foreign substances up my nose so that I can get high, but I'm not. You're not shipping me up, dude. You're not shipping me up.
Yeah, man.
Like as much as the NSA is searching shit, like I don't need them like tapping my skin. Like I don't need them to be able to fucking tap me, dog.
Now let's say, okay, let's say that you can put something in your brain,
okay,
all right, that will give you access to the world's knowledge, right? So you'll basically have Google in your head, you know what I mean? So you could know everything.
Do you know what a fucking asshole that would turn you into? Like, just not me or you, but if everybody knew everything,
yeah.
They would be such a fucking pain in the ass to talk to.
Would you do it?
No, I'm
you
good.
Do it if
I'm
everybody
good.
else was doing it.
I guess I'll just be dumb. I guess I'll just be the dumbass. I won't need to. I'll be around fucking 1,000 know-it-alls. Like, okay, you fucking know-it-all. Tell me this.
You know, everybody wouldn't do it. But
here's the deal. Here's the deal. You think you know everything, and then somebody else that's controlling shit will hack that shit, hack your brain, and then you're gonna think that you know everything, but you're just gonna be like a slave.
And then you're fucked.
It's over.
Then you're fucked.
There's no undoing that.
That would be my worry. You know what I mean? Is that somebody would hack your shit, and you know they're gonna figure out a way. That's the way those motherfuckers work. They're all just sitting back for some new technology to come up with. You know what I mean? That they can crack into.
They like hacking shit. Hackers like hacking shit.
That's their way.
That's what I do. Go ahead, get your shit, and then I learn how to hack motherfuckers and make them slaves.
You know,
I slave hack them.
And you
know what? They would deserve it too, Ross.
I appreciate that shit because a lot of times, you know, they'll hack it and then I can get the shit for free. Like I'm looking for a copy of Dreamweaver now. If anybody knows anything about that,
that song, Dreamweaver. That
no, Judo.
Dreamweaver.
It has nothing to do with.
It's
that.
not the song.
I mean, they might have got it from that, but I don't know. It's some web development software.
You know,
it's website shit. And if anybody knows anything about that, hit me up, man, on my Twitter.
Gary Wright, bro.
Fresh, or hit. I never do video with this shit.
With your phone?
Well, no, with the Instagram shit.
I think that's stupid.
The video?
Yeah, I think it's dumb to have video on Instagram. Because you'll be like silently looking at some shit and then the video will pop up. It'll be all loud.
Right. It is.
And it slows down your stuff. It uses up more shit.
It is. It's pretty. It's pretty fucking annoying. How much you can take? Like what? Like 30 seconds of this shit?
I don't know. I got kicked off of Instagram.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
You don't give a fuck.
I like Snapchat. I think Vine and Snapchat are better for video. Instagram's trying to like compete, but just do what you're good at. Do pictures.
Right. You became successful off of off of pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like why must you get into fucking video?
Stay in your lane.
You know what I mean? Just do what the fuck you do.
And the thing is like the only people that are really good at that is Trader Joe's and McDonald's. McDonald's will see you doing well with some shit, like, oh, they're doing good with smoothies over there at Jamba Juice, and McDonald's will start their own smoothies, and people will buy that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're doing good with coffee over there at Starbucks, and you can get a McCappuccino now.
Right. You want a latte? We got a latte. We got a mocha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they're gonna kill you too. They're gonna kill you. The only downside to it is just the fact that how motherfuckers look at McDonald's. You know, they look at it as fast food, where I don't know why they wouldn't look at Starbucks as fast food. You know what I mean?
The price point's higher, so it's in the clientele's a little different.
Yeah, you have different labels over there. You know what I mean?
McDonald's has fucking. First off, everybody eats at McDonald's. Let's not get it. There's like my cousin Danny. My cousin Danny, he doesn't eat at McDonald's.
No, I don't anymore.
But you did as short as like a year ago.
No, it's been a while.
2 years.
My last McDonald's, man, was at your spot.
When you got the McDonald's and then broke the chair.
Yeah. It busted your chair.
That wasn't your fault. The chair, the canvas on the chair had like the dry rot on that bitch. It was just the timing couldn't have been better. You literally just polished off a double quarter pounder and then broke the chair.
Yeah, and a supersized fry. But even you telling me that doesn't do anything for my head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as far as you know, you were fat and broke the chair.
Yes, I was, and I believe, didn't I have 2 sandwiches? I think I had 2 sandwiches. I think I might have had a double quarter pounder and a Filet-O-Fish. That's how I used to do it.
I didn't want to say anything, but it did seem like a lot. It seemed like I get it. Like if you're gonna do it all the way, do it. I get that. Like if anything, I'm extreme. But it did seem like I was like in my head. I was like, that's a lot of fucking McDonald's, man.
Yeah, man. It was a lot, man. And I used to do the shit. With salt on the fries and the whole shit. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this video.
What are you videoing?
I want to post this video. I want to post us doing one of these.
Oh my god.
You know?
I get it. We got to promote the goddamn show. I get it.
Why not? I
can't promote it on my show, so all right, there it is. You promote it.
Nobody cares but us, Judo. You know what I'm saying?
People did care when we didn't give them a show last
week. Yeah. Yeah,
got a
beggar's permit.
They probably just got to show them an ID. They probably got some paperwork to fill out and show them an ID. But the whole thing is like that's part like if you're homeless, that means that you've given up on a lot of things and probably don't have your shit together for certain things. And I'm guessing that getting a permit is. I have been to the I remember, oh my god, I was trying to mail a letter up at the post office on Sunset and Cherokee, which is the worst spot to go to because it's just all these bums over there. They're always fucking opening the door for you, trying to get some change. Like I don't know how to open a door. Thanks. No, this is just the job for you. Thanks, bro. No, I'll totally give you money.
I wasn't gonna give you any money, but now that you've opened this door for me that I couldn't get myself.
Yeah, I couldn't now. With this letter in my hand, I don't know how I would have opened that door with all this mail on me.
I was worrying about the shit the whole time on the way up here. When I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get that door open?
Like I know how to get there, but how do I get in? I guess I can just wait for somebody to leave and then run in.
Hopefully I won't get trapped in between.
But how am I gonna get out? So,
fucking limbo in between that split second in between the door. It's like when fucking I can't even when wall crawler. You know what I'm saying?
What's wall crawler?
Why can't it
Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
how he jumps in
when
between?
He jumps, yeah, that little space in time. That's what it's like in between those doors.
In the
And
vestibule?
He has to help you
Get
travel through there. You know what I'm saying?
Good thing that guy was there. Well, so this bum comes in there, and dude, he smelled like shit and wood chips. There's a certain smell a human will let off. It's a certain funk that will smell like wood chips after a while. Like, and this dude smelled like butthole and wood chips, and had the nerve to want to fill out a job application. Fucking ass, just all of his ass was hanging out. Like his whole ass was hanging out of his fucking pants. With like just the most shitty smelling dude ever. Ashy as fuck, and like, I need a job application. Who got a pen? And someone gave him a fucking pen. He sat there and tried to fill out a job application, and you could tell he wasn't writing anything. It looked like he was just writing circles and fucking shapes on the damn thing. What's the day? What day is it? Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Somebody's like, oh, yes, he's trying to get his life
Yeah,
together.
right. And he probably just got done fucking getting dusted or smoking a rock and like gave himself a pep talk like, I gotta change things. Like, I'm gonna go up to the post. I'm gonna get me a job. I'm gonna go to the post office. They got good benefits. And like, he got up there and just fucking drew circles.
Things are gonna change.
I've done that before. I'm not any better than a bum. You know what I mean? Like, I've been super high. Like, I'm gonna change things. I'm gonna start doing yoga. Like, you don't. Like, then you sober up and you're like, fuck this. Life kicks in and you're just like, man, fuck that shit.
It's those fucking resolutions, like the New Year's resolution.
Right.
I don't know how many of us, keep any of those things going past February. That's the idea though, is it just the more that you make, you know what I mean? You try to go as long as you can.
I don't make those resolutions. I think they're fucking dumb. Like, I think it's dumb to like have a date where I gotta make some resolution.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm gonna do it, my birthday makes more sense. Because that's my new year. It's my new year. I don't need to do it for the official new year. But even so, I think we were talking about this because I was talking to Ross about trying to not do so much ketamine because I've been high for fucking 2 weeks straight or something, which is kind of a long time to be high.
Yeah, it is. A bit.
So it was taxing my brain and my pockets. So I was just like, if I would have made a resolution to not get high 2 weeks ago, like, I wouldn't have kept it. Then I would have felt like shit about myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's important to do shit when you want to do the shit.
Yeah. That's why I don't tell motherfuckers, man. Like, when I'm trying to make some changes and shit,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I won't tell a motherfucker, like, when I was quitting smoking, I didn't, I learned this after many times doing the shit. It's like, because when you tell motherfuckers, then everybody has something to say about it. Especially if you start back up. It's like, I thought you were quitting.
Right.
There you go again. Like, get the fuck out of my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't, but I know I did that to myself, but just by telling you that shit.
Yeah, you're giving someone permission to fucking comment on your shit now.
Right.
And that's the thing with me. Like, I don't have a problem telling somebody, but if I told you, that means I've really thought about this shit and I really mean it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to fuck that. I'd rather just keep doing what I do and be all right with it than be like, oh, I should quit and then not quit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
and that's why I don't put quit on shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the social network shit, I never said that I was quitting or that I wasn't going to, social network anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just said I was taking a break. What? What?
I know you're going to bring that up.
I took a break. What?
I know you're going to bring up your social network.
There was no correlation there?
Like, no, it made sense, but I was just kind of hoping. Day 47. Day 3 of being back. Did you miss me?
72 days.
Did you miss me, guys?
And a lot of people did.
What I found ironic was that you said that I'm back. Like, you should have just came back and not said anything.
Just slip back in.
Yeah, you kind of made a big deal about it.
I don't know. I missed that attention. You know, so
You're like, guess who's back, guys? Did you miss me? I guarantee like half the people didn't even know you were gone.
Yeah, there was plenty of cats. But I did get people that when I said that I was signing off, there was people that were, like fake sad about it. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna miss you.
And I appreciate the fake sadness. You know
That's
what I'm
such
saying?
bullshit. Like,
And
no one cares.
the fake glad too. They care, Judo. They care. Sorta.
People don't give a fuck. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. You know it. You went to jail. Or I broke my fucking... when I broke my neck, dog, it was like I never existed. You know what I mean? People went by there once for the, oh, man, just so, like, a lot of times, like, someone will get sick or they'll go to jail and they'll come visit you one time.
Yeah.
And that's more so that they have a talking point. Yeah, my buddy broke his neck. Yeah, I got a homeboy in jail. But then after that, it's like they got shit to do, man. Their life goes on.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that life keeps spinning. You know what I mean? Like, and I did get caught up in that when I was locked up early on, or shit, the entire time I was there, man. But not thinking that like life kept going for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I've just been put into this routine, you know what I mean, where my shit is the same every day. And all I got is time to think.
Right.
Think about, like, how motherfuckers aren't writing me.
Think about who's not seeing you.
Me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And plus, when you're locked up, like, that's a fucking road trip to go see a motherfucker. Like,
straight the fuck up.
They got shit to do. Like, I never went to go see you. You know?
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think to go see
you. You didn't see me. You didn't write me. You know what I'm saying? But, I dropped in on you the first day I got some freedom. You know what I mean? That's the way it's supposed to be. I remember you were a bit mad at me because I only came over there once to see you when
I broke my
neck.
Yeah.
You were upset, and then I had to bring you back to reality. I said, "Motherfucker, you didn't come see me once."
This is true.
I wasn't mad at you.
I didn't rob a pizza place with no mask on, a block from my house. Though.
And that's what it is too, man. That's what it is too. It's like, cats get in those situations, then they start putting that responsibility on everybody else.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I went and I robbed the pizza joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what? Now, like, you owe me something? Because I did. Where's my fucking commissary at, Judo?
Yeah. Well, you see, you didn't come holler at me when I got arrested a gang of times when I was on punishment. I remember being on the porch and y'all walked by and was like, didn't even stop, like barely stopped. Like, I'm sitting on the porch I've been on punishment for fucking months. Like, I just kept getting arrested. So, like,
you weren't trying to hear the talk, Judo, when we were telling your ass that the security was watching you.
I just thought y'all was some bitches. I was like, man, fuck y'all some bitches. Cause we was with Steve Roach, and Steve Roach was always afraid of some shit. So I just thought y'all was Steve Roach and me. I'm like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Fuck it, I'm taking this. And then they wrestled me to the ground.
You got wrestled by a state champion.
Yeah, they had a couple state champion wrestlers there. They was trying to drag me back into Kmart. I was holding on to the bumper of a Pontiac 6000 with my pants down because I forgot to wear a belt. And
we hid. And watched.
Well,
but
remember that mechanic was like, let me at him. There was like a mechanic in the back wanting to fight me. Like, fuck you, bro.
Yo, you did a lot of wrestling in your altercations. You know what I'm saying? There was the wrestling with the wrestlers. There was the wrestling with the fucking vice principal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
wrestling
that.
With the cop.
I was fist fighting the cop. I was wrestling the principal.
Okay.
But yeah, there was some tussling.
Yeah, a lot of tussling.
And I'm a pacifist too, so that's the crazy shit.
It's kind of wild, man. Wild.
Fighting with the principal was that was the one. Did I tell that story on here? I can't ever remember. Yeah, fighting with the principal was the fucking. I look back and I was like, man, why did I have to fucking? Do you know how bad you feel for punching a retarded guy in the face? It's like I didn't know he was retarded. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought he was stupid. I didn't know he was like bona fide retard.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's full blown retard.
But yo, and I know we talked about this, but we haven't talked about this on the air, right?
What's that?
And that is, you know, I think that says something. That's a point for them if you don't recognize that they're special.
Yeah, they're passing.
You know what
I
I'm
mean?
saying? It's like that's what you want, right? It's like the one dude I told you I was picking Najee. This is a long time ago, but I was picking Najee up from school, and I was double parked, and I was kind of in a driveway,
Right.
And this kid comes out, you know,
Of the house?
He's a teenager, right? Yeah, he comes out the apartment, you know what I'm saying? And he comes over to my driver's side, and he's like, "You got to move your car. You got to move your car." And I'm like, "What? Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the attitude. I knew I was in the wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
You
like,
just didn't
I
like
was
the
like,
way
"Yo,
he's
man,
cutting
fuck
into
you.
you.
Get away from my car." Right? Get the fuck away from my car, right? He starts to walk away. His brother drives up. On the side, like, you know, on his driver's window to my driver's window, right? He's like, "Man, why you yelling at my brother? Can't you see he's not right?" I was like, "Mother." Oh. Now that you. Oh, that's why.
Oh, that's why he's drooling and his dick's out of his pants.
That's why his pants, his shorts are so tight and his socks are so high. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's you know, that's cool. Well, here's the deal. The thing is like everybody wants to be treated equally. So like, this is the most non-patronizing way you could treat this guy. Is to tell him to fuck off.
After that, he was my buddy.
I'm sure he was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he treated me as an equal.
Yep. He respected
told me he'd
you.
kick my ass.
He respected you. I remember I went to Will Rogers, and I used to think that, and they had, for some reason, all the retarded kids in Pontiac seemed to get bussed there. It was just like, for the amount of kids in the school, the normal kid shit was just crazy. There was probably like 30 or 40 retarded kids. So
Straight
like,
the fuck up.
Yeah, it was a gang of them bitches.
Yeah.
Like, one time they roughed me up in the bathroom. I was in the first grade, and like this long-headed retarded. I think I said something slick to him. I was like, "You guys talk funny" or some shit. You know, when you're in first grade.
You don't give a fuck.
It's not even like I was thinking about hurting their feelings. I was just like, you see it and say it. Man, you're good. You got a long head. You guys talk funny. And man, they fucking roughed me up. They fucking boxed me up in the stall. They had me shook all year. But I swear to God, dude, I thought that you know how on Sesame Street they had the Down syndrome kids?
Yeah.
Well, all them Down syndrome kids look the same. They got that Down syndrome look.
Yeah, they got the Down syndrome look.
So I used to follow this Down syndrome kid around school all the time because I thought he was the same one from Sesame Street. And I kept like trying to think of reasons to come talk to him, but then I'd be too shy. I just wanted to be friends with like the Sesame Street kid. Yeah. Turns out he wasn't even on Sesame Street, but whatever.
Oh, all you motherfuckers look alike.
I didn't know that shit. It took me years to figure that shit out. I was like, oh, that wasn't him. They just got a look about him. Like a fucking... like a Korean person. They look half Korean or some shit. I don't know.
I'm not going.
They look confused and Korean.
This is all you.
The way they look.
Go ahead.
They got good peripheral vision.
I will say that everyone that I've met has an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like they're mad.
Did I ever tell you about going to my uncle used to work with in a group home and I would go there with them every now and again, and there was an older like 45-year-old woman that was Down syndrome, and she would be like, give me a hug, and then like you go to hug her, and then she would start fucking grinding her pussy on you.
No.
No. And I didn't know whether to be like excited or bummed.
How old were you?
I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Oh,
like, should I
okay.
be stoked about a fucking getting some pussy ground on me, or am I getting molested right now?
It's pussy. I heard. No, go ahead. What?
No, go ahead. I'll tell you after this.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say. I heard that Chris Brown is in the news again because he had told a story about getting some pussy when his
when
first
he was
piece
6.
of pussy. Yeah, when he was like 8 or some shit from a 15-year-old, and they're saying that he got raped or.
It's different for a guy. It just
is.
is.
It is different.
You know what? It's probably the same for a chick too. If she likes getting, if she was, here's the difference. 8-year-old girl is told that she shouldn't like getting fucked. Even if she did like getting fucked, she is told that she shouldn't like getting fucked.
Right.
An 8-year-old boy, it's like you're stoked about getting some pussy.
Straight
you know what I'm
fuck
saying?
up.
So like, who knows? Maybe an 8-year-old does like to get fucked.
Yeah. And yo. And I'm not saying that this is always the case, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times this is the case. When you're younger, you want to be older. You know what I mean? And so that's why we do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, when I first started smoking, you know what I mean? It was because like, yo, this is what older kids
That's what you
do.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing.
It's like, you know, all you can think about when you're a kid is like, you know, yo, I'm gonna be able to drive one day, you know, and fucking was something that you know, you saw adults doing, you know what I'm saying? At least I did, in magazines and videos and shit, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, this is something adults do, right?
Yeah.
My dick gets hard, that's what I'm supposed to do with it.
See, and I guess that's what I'm saying with chicks are just as horny as dudes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So it stands to reason, and I'm not saying you should go fuck an 8-year-old girl, but like, hey, she might like the dick as much as the fucking 8-year-old boy likes the pussy.
Yeah.
Should they be fucking? Probably not. I don't think so. No. But you know, that's part of the thing about getting molested is the guilt associated with it. You know, we talked about that before. It's that. It's like that guilt. Like, you might like it, but you're told that you shouldn't like it and you shouldn't do it, and then you feel bad about yourself. Right.
You feel bad that you know, you got off.
And this is how you can tell whether or not they liked it. Because if the girl liked it, she becomes a whore, and if the girl didn't like it, she becomes a lesbian. There's no in between here. Lesbians are basically a bunch of chicks that got molested who didn't like the dick. They're like, whoa, this hurts. Whoa, back up. Spit on it first. Fucking spit on it first. Gee, you're killing me. And fucking,
you evil dick.
Yeah, 5 years later, they're a fucking lesbian. Yeah, and then, you know, the whores are the ones that the guy knew what he was doing. I got a couple homegirls like that. Like, got molested, and they're just fucking whores, dude. They're just, I mean, you know, like, whatever. I'm a whore too, so we're all, we all. It's not. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just saying, you know, that they love dick now.
Yeah, they're way into dick.
Right? Who is it? You tell me off air so I can.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Give him some dick.
I'll show you. One likes to get choked out.
You know, is that wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Like to get choked out, or
you know,
to like
no, that you know, like, now I'm thinking about these girls. You know what I mean? And that kind of gives me a charge. You know what I mean?
What?
That they're
whores?
They're sluts because they got molested.
No, I mean, whatever. I don't know. It's kind
You don't think about that stuff? Like, you don't sit back and think about my erections
and what they're based on? Nah, man, I don't.
What's wrong with you?
What's your problem? Fucking uppity motherfucker. You think you're too good for me? Think you're too good to hang out with me and not think about my erection?
Your phone auto-corrected uppity today. Is that what happened?
Oh, from zippity doo-dah to uppity doo-dah?
Yeah.
No, I actually typed in uppity doo-dah. I blamed autocorrect, though. That's pretty awesome. You could just blame autocorrect for tons of shit. Here, this one. Remember her? She's a fucking, she got the shit molested out of her.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Now she's just a fucking dirty. Just dirty.
Really? And this is the one that likes to get choked out?
Yeah. Well, one of them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her I'll choke her.
Shit, bud.
I'll choke her with dick.
With the penis.
I
haven't had sex in fucking over a month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't think so. I just ended up doing a shitload of ketamine. Like,
Well, I mean, you do have to replace the energy. You know what I'm saying? But I know for you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's something that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you could get some pussy.
I couldn't tell you the last time it's been over a month since I had sex. I couldn't tell you. It's been years.
But it's not like it's a drought or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's just something I'm trying to do. But
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's good work.
What made me think of that is when I clicked on this girl's picture and then thought about how she was molested and then how dirty she is now. It made me want to like
my erection.
It made me want to guide your dick into her vagina. Let me help you, bro. Let me help you. Oh, it's got some weight to it, bro. Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly. That was it. That's what it.
Damn, is that natural or are you on some dick pills or what?
Speaking of dick pills, I'm on testosterone. I started taking like a half a dose.
Oh yeah,
of the testosterone shit.
Yeah,
I'm seeing about it. I'm gonna see if that shit works.
Is it working?
I don't know.
Is it what today?
I started earlier this week.
Okay,
it's helping with muscle recovery. I think I'm not as sore.
Yeah,
I'm not as sore as I usually am.
I'm fucked up, man. Them weights fucked me up this morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not in a bad way, just
No.
like it was a toll. It was a toll.
See, maybe you need some
testosterone,
ageless male testosterone pills.
Testosterone.
Testosterone.
You know,
we're old, man. This shit stops working after a while.
My dick is working fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that the shit is slowing down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's not all about your dick, bro.
And hair is leaving certain places and then going to other places.
I think, but see, like losing hair is a sign of high testosterone, isn't it?
I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't like on the testosterone thing. But no, I don't think so. I think it's when testosterone starts decreasing that you start to lose hair.
I kind of want to get some pussy now. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
I don't know how long.
See,
this is
I know.
Go.
See, that's how it happens right there.
What?
All right, that's how it happens right there. Just that little spark, and now you're gonna fuck tonight.
I probably won't fuck tonight.
Right?
I've cut every girl. I've cut every girl off.
Really?
Yeah. I've cut off every girl.
Everything.
Yeah. So I just had to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
We're just waving.
We're just waving.
Just waving.
That's the dude right there.
Jaime. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is fucking cool as shit.
He's been helping us out with all the technicalities up in here.
All the audio and shit.
You know.
So I'm going to a therapist to help me figure out what to do with my energy. I'm sure I could come up with something on my own, but I think it'll be nice to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I think it would, man.
Do you think it's wrong that there's like a thought in the back of my brain that like maybe if the therapist looks good, I could fuck her?
You could fuck. I think that's something that just goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
as soon as you told me about it, right? You told me there was a chick. I automatically thought about like Sopranos.
Trying to bang the
You know
therapist.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like man, maybe he could start fucking her. You know,
Yeah.
I like the thought of that.
I like the thought of it too.
Mm.
And then that way, if I fuck my therapist, she already knows all the shit. She already has all the dirt on me.
Right?
I mean, I'll get that out of the way the first fucking visit.
Have you seen her? Oh, okay. So we don't know. But you've heard her though.
She sounds like my age.
Okay.
She sounds young.
Sounds young. So there's a chance she could be good looking. But I think it's kind of the thing, since she's gonna be all in your head, that you might just find her attractive just from that.
Yeah, because it's like instant intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like doing ecstasy with a broad and banging her. It's like you got this instant connection without actually having to work at it.
I've never fucked on ecstasy.
Well, that was a problem because I would like do ecstasy with chicks that I really wasn't that into, and then it would create this weird, like
the false relationship.
I remember speaking of whores, like I did it with this chick that was a total fucking just don't settle down with this girl, total fucking whore.
Straight up.
Did the ecstasy, had the ecstasy sex, and like afterwards I was like, you know what, she's a really cool girl. Like I could get her to stop fucking all those guys. So what that she was actually fucked dudes for money before. So what? That's no big deal, you know. Lots of chicks have fucked for money, you know.
Mm-hmm. In one form or another. Yeah.
It's like, you know, you go out on a date. It's like you're fucking for money, you know.
Yeah.
And then I had to stop myself, like, whoa, chill out, motherfucker, chill out. That's the ecstasy talking, man. That's the fucking ecstasy.
It's not real.
No, this is not. This is chemicals. This is fake chemicals making you feel this way. Like, she is cool, but she is a whore. Do not settle down with her.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that because you'd be out with her, and every time she left your sight, you'd be thinking that she was sucking somebody's dick in the next room.
I don't think that was the thing. I don't think that's the case. I think the thing is, I look at that not the whorishness, but the fact that she needs to bang to feel secure is a character flaw. So it's not like I'm worried about her cheating. It was just I would just look at her as being weaker.
Yeah.
Which is totally hypocritical because I got the same problem.
Yeah.
But I want to be the weakest person. I want to be the weakest link. I want the chick to judge me. I don't want to judge her.
And you know, but it can't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It can't work that way because you're too dominant of a force, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be weaker than the woman. You know what I'm saying? Now if it's just a fuck thing, it's just a fuck thing.
Right.
But to be in a relationship with a motherfucker, you
want
to be able to do that.
I want to be the one with the issues. You know what I mean? Like if I want to have the most issues in the relationship. That's all I'm saying.
You walking in trying to one up a motherfucker. Like, bitch, you ain't got no problems.
Yeah. Oh, what's your problem? Oh, your dad doesn't call enough. Oh, sorry.
He wasn't there enough, huh?
I lived in a fucking closet.
He missed your recital. My father missed my childhood.
He moved away. He fucked all my teachers. Even the guys.
See?
Good old Ange. He didn't fuck the guys. He did bang a couple of my teachers, though. Shout out to him. That's a pussy-getting motherfucker right there. He was a pussy-getting dude.
Big Ange.
Doing it big. People like Ange
on
the podcast. They like good old Ange.
We're feeling it. We should see if we can get him out one time.
Maybe get him on. That's the problem with him. This is the problem. He won't just be himself.
Yeah.
He'll like try to be funny, and then it won't be funny.
What if? Well, there wouldn't be a way that we could set that up. You know what I'm saying? Do we have the potential for like phone calls?
I guess we could run the Skype through the computer and bring it up.
We should see about doing that sometime.
You know, he's a porter now. He drives cars. He's a porter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, for a dealership. And I guess somebody listens to the station. And so, like, I'm taking a shit, so he calls me, I'm shit, and he's like, Jude, there's this young black kid, he listens to the station. He doesn't believe that I'm your old man. I'm like, all right. He's like, you gotta call him. You gotta call him. He thinks I'm fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him. You gotta call him. Call him on the air. You fuck with him, okay? I'm like, man, I wanna... What are you bringing me into, man? Like, I'll give you his number. I'm like, no, what? I'm going to call him, then he's going to have my number. No, fuck that shit.
Right. And what are you going to say? Hey,
my dad's not lying.
That's my dad that you work with.
Yep. You work with Rude Jude's dad.
There you go.
And the thing, what if he still doesn't believe me? Then what?
Right?
What I do? Send a picture of myself? Like, what is right. Write his name on a piece of paper right. and
what's it gonna take?
So he's not being catfished. You know what I mean? Like, it's me.
You have to fly him out to L.A. You know what I'm saying? Take him out to dinner.
Yeah, this is it. I told you. I told you, bro.
This is for real. That's the only way I'll know it's real, man.
Buy me some shoes, Jude.
He's got to fly me to Hollywood. That's you were telling me about I know you probably talked about it on your show, but
What's that?
You were telling me about him saying that you were a good actor.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That was a different conversation. He's been every time it's almost like he has a radar. Every time I'm taking a shit, he calls me. That because I was taking a shit on that one too.
Yeah.
And which is awesome to do. Shitting on the phone is just
It's the best time to take a phone call.
yeah, dude.
That's when I make a lot of my phone calls.
My old
that
man,
or driving.
My old man used to bring in, like, drag the phone in. It had like a 40-foot cord, you know? And he would drag the fucking phone in and it was like he set up shop in the bathroom. You wouldn't see him for hours. He'd be up in there shitting and just talking on the phone. Yeah. So yeah, he calls me up. He's like, I got to hear the show. I'm like, thanks. Yeah, that's awesome. You're good. You're a good actor. You sounded black on the air. You are a good actor. I'm like, I kind of feel like it's a backhanded compliment. You know what I mean? Like I'm not being sincere, and I'm like, nah, that's me, man. Like that's how you're a good actor, man. You're
good. You're good.
You don't sound like that. You don't sound like that. Well, not when I talk to you. You don't sound like that. I'm like, I don't know. This is my voice sounds. I'm like, and now I'm trying to explain myself to his ass. Like, I don't know. It goes through a compressor. You know, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's how I sound.
No, you sound the black compressor.
Your voice goes through the moolie box.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
You're good. You're a good actor.
I'm like, man, I'm not an actor, man. This is me. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
You know, like I'm getting defensive now. Like, hey, calm down.
A lot of Italians are good actors.
And I
you don't have to do your bit for me.
I didn't want to remind him that, like, he was the same one that used to cuss me out for sounding the way I sounded. You know what I mean? Like, he was, God damn, you're fucking white. You're an Italian. Sound Italian. Talk Italian. You sound like you're fucking black. What's your problem?
Like
that was every day. Every day growing up with him, that was that from his ass.
It's like maybe it's because of all the black kids I hang out with. You know what I mean? But
I'm a good actor.
It's all good
actor. Hey. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, I guess.
I never told that story about the picture. Right?
What picture?
About the Filial picture of us as kids.
Yes.
So just replaying that. Tone, my wife was showing the picture to some of her friends she was playing the podcast. You know what I'm saying, for some of her friends at work, and I guess some dude was sitting there. You know what I'm saying, a brother, right? He was sitting there, and he saw the picture of me in this suit, and he says, "Yeah, you can tell he came up around white people, and his people have money."
Is that what you can tell from that picture? That's a pretty good. This guy's an expert. He should work in the police force.
Yeah. He work for Quantico.
Yeah, break down
profiling.
You can break down fucking. Break down writing. He can be a handwriting analysis guy and tell you about pictures.
You know, because he could tell that I grew up with white folk and that I had money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where any of that was, but still.
Don't you hate it when people get you wrong? It just irritates the shit out of me, dog.
I mean, it used to, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate getting misunderstood or misinterpreted.
Right.
But now I really don't give a fuck. You know? Now I understand that, like, my way is my way. And, and that's what I've tried to stop doing is the explaining, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the explaining myself, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get motherfuckers to understand. You know? This is where I'm from, and I do this for these reasons, and like I'm not gonna do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too old for that shit.
Trying to get people to get it, because I've never like explained myself to someone that needed that shit, and they've never been like, Oh.
Now I get it.
Oh, now I understand what you're all about. They think what they were thinking before, and they just I just wasted my breath on them. You know.
Yeah. For a long time, man, that shit affected my my writing, you know, and my performance. You know what I mean? Like, cause cats would say like, oh, you're one of those rappers use all the big words and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, you one of them word talker rappers.
You know, and you know, like thinking like, oh, okay, well now I gotta dumb my shit down, or I gotta water my shit down. You know, and it you know, for a while I was caught up on that shit, and it took away from what I was doing. You know, now I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like these are the things that I do, and it's who I am. You know,
I gotta tell you, man. Though it's like, you know, with this book, I don't, which she'll be out pretty soon. Believe it or not, it's in the final stages. He said it'll be done by next month.
Oh, word.
The guy I got it to.
The illustrator?
The typesetting guy that's doing all the typesetting and shit.
Gotcha.
But it's, you know, that book I wrote it all on my terms. But man, I hope people like it. You know what I mean? Like it's like, I don't need your acceptance, but like, God, I hope these
But that's what it's about. You're in that phase right now.
Yeah. It's
you know?
like, man, I don't know what people are going to think of this. Are they going to get it? Are they not going to get it? Are they going to fucking put it down halfway through? Are they going to be bored with it? Are they going to be bored with the right? Like, there's all this. Are they going to love it? You know, it could be anything, but like, there's this it's not tested, so I'm unsure. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're going to like it. I think people are going to dig the book.
I think cats are going to dig it too. You know what I'm saying? I did. It's a really good read. You know what I'm saying? I read it in one day. You know, not that is like a feat or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that like it kept my attention. It kept my attention. You know what I mean? Where I didn't put it down. I didn't do nothing else. So I think it's gonna do well, man. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Is just like waiting on.
It's like
waiting
having a
on
baby.
motherfuckers to hear it. And shit.
It's like, is this kid gonna come out ugly? Is it gonna be normal?
Right.
Gonna have a club foot? You don't know. I won't know until it happens.
With that new binary shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was some things in the making. There was a lot of incubation on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so there was no telling what that was going to come out like. But in the end, I was happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I am happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And Lowe's happy with it. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of feedback did you get from the fans? Are they happy with it?
Oh yeah.
Right,
and that's just for the EP though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the album, and I don't give a fuck. I'm telling cats now there is an album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It may not come out
right,
but there is an album, right? And it's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say that it ain't. It is. You know, I'm really impressed with what we did, and we took 4 years making that motherfucker, man.
Right.
You know, 4 years making that motherfucker, and you know, so that's 4 years of, you know, when is this motherfucker gonna come out? Mm-hmm. What are cats gonna think about when it does come out? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I think as an artist, one has to be fearless in the creation.
Yeah.
Like when you're creating it, you have to be fearless, and then once you put it out, then you can be as afraid as you want to be.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can worry if people are gonna like it or not, but in the fucking process, you need to just be honest.
Yeah,
and go your best and do your best.
Yeah, you can't be
like
too critical. You can't be too critical because it'll hinder creativity, man. You know what I'm saying? And it'll block any output.
Bam.
You know. It happened to me for a while.
Hey, we got any emails?
Let's see. We got any emails. Yeah, we got plenty of email, man. Plenty of email. How many you want to do? We got a ton of email.
Oh,
let's do it. We'll do a few. How much time we got?
It's an hour 5.
Okay. Let's try to get 3 in.
Tree, you bomba.
Okay. Justice hit us. You know, she doesn't. She's really just shouting us out. She's well wishing. There's no questions in that, so I just wanted to shout you out, Justice. What's happening? She's talking about Big Ange and his map.
They love Big Ange. They love that map.
Let's see here. We got. This is Ron. What up, Scylla? What up, Jude? Y'all got the best podcast out right now, and that shit keeps me laughing. What made you two start up the show, and whose idea was it?
It was Ross's idea, and I got to tell you, he was hounding me. We would work out in the morning, and every fucking day it was like a new idea that was just... It was, let me tell you, we didn't start with the podcast. This is a compromise. If Ross had his way, there'd be like a 5-camera shoot with special effects and shit like that.
It'd be a fucking feature film right now. But
God, I was like, look, man, let's just do a fucking podcast.
Yeah,
and I'm happy that we did this. I think it's better than a video, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to do the video.
I know you do.
I still want to do,
and I still
want to do a bunch of shit. But
and on record, I just yes you to death, and I'm like, I'm not doing a fucking thing. Like whatever he does, whatever he wants to do, fine.
You know, and I know like a lot of the times, you know what I mean? That's what it is, man. I'm a fucking Imagineer, you know what I mean? So like I got ideas after ideas, and you know, we spend a lot of time together, you know what I mean? So of course I'm like, yo, we got to build, and this is the way I can see us building, you know what I mean? And no, it wasn't a podcast at first. It was like a video show. It was a product video show. We were gonna do the review show.
Oh yeah, reviews,
the movie review, the shit product review,
the shit we're fucking with, shit we're not fucking with, all that shit.
Yep.
There was a lot. It was a lot. It was just here. Like
I started writing the pilot.
He started writing the pilot. Tell me how the camera is that you were supposed to get.
The camera?
Yeah.
It's on layaway.
You see, it was just to the point where I was like, fuck it, let's just go tape. I have access to microphones. Let's just do a podcast. And I like doing this podcast. It's fun because on my show I don't get to talk this much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get to, you don't get to let it breathe. What a lot of people don't understand is like when I got 5 to 10 minute talk breaks. And it's like you got this much time. You got this much fucking time. You got to hit the ground running. And it's almost doing this shit as a nice exercise for me to let shit breathe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll even listen back to this podcast and hear myself where I'm like, oh man, I'm going too fast right here. Oh man, but it's just like it's 8 years of training. You know, it's 8 years of training to unlearn that and try to go at a different pace.
Yeah. And that's what it is for me is training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm taking this and I'm using this in other shit. You know what I mean? I'm taking shit from this, and you know it's helping me with other things. Now, I do have a ton of other ideas that I'm going to try to make happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna drag Jude along, kicking and screaming.
I'm not. It's just y'all don't understand, man. It's like
I have a lot of ideas.
It's like that movie where like the kid's got a dad that has all the harebrained schemes and shit, and like it was like every day I come over to your house and it'd just be like a new
idea,
and no camera ever. It was. What we're going to need is some live mics. I was doing some research on live mics and blah, blah, blah. And we need a fucking 520p camera or some shit. I'm like, man.
You see what that is, man? Like, I usually don't show my work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like I won't show you the margins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll drop an idea on you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
if
that.
I wasn't trying to work with you, I wouldn't be sharing anything with you. You know what I mean? But that's me developing ideas. Like the podcast wouldn't have happened, right, if it hadn't have been with you, because you know how I think, right? I always explode shit. You know what I'm saying? It's never just like a small idea. You know what I mean? I instantly go to the big idea, right? And so that was my end game. You know what I'm saying? That was my end game. And so it was actually your idea to do the podcast. It's like, okay, we can do the podcast. You know what I mean?
That was so you would stop talking
one.
about that one shit. The video show.
The video show?
Yeah, it was just like, okay, all right, we'll do the fucking podcast.
Okay.
And I like doing the podcast. Don't get me wrong.
Podcast is good.
But you got to understand, like, Jude's side, like,
and
if
that's
we didn't do the podcast, we still be talking about
job,
the video show.
Right? This is a lot like your job. You know what I mean? If this was me coming in, you know what I'm saying, like having a freestyle and shit, you know, and then rap and perform and things like that, you know, then I'd probably look at it differently too. You know?
Right.
But that's another reason that I'm trying to transition this into something else. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? Like the camera, as you know, we already have the camera now. That was your idea, right? Because I didn't even think about going in that direction.
Just using a video camera?
Yeah. You know?
I'm just trying to do I'm just a little more practical than you are.
Yeah.
In these senses, where it's just like, what do we have to work with? Then let's just work with that.
Let's take what we have.
Take what we have and maximize that before we start going searching somewhere else to get it. That's just, and for me, it's just easier to get shit done that way.
Before we have a studio audience, right? Like, yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. Patience, man, patience.
I guess we both got to get it though, you know.
All right, that was from Ron. Peace, Ron.
Peace to the Ron.
Let's see here. I think we might have covered this. This is from Mike. Let me see. He was like, listening to your show, man, I got sometimes boring corporate job. An hour and 20 minutes of a podcast makes the day go faster, and I do appreciate the extra 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think we did.
Everybody loves the hour, 20 minutes. So thank you. I'm still laughing about Ross's secret identity spy shit and Jude wanting... Did we read this already?
I don't know. I can't, dude. I've been on Ross. I've been on ketamine for like a month straight. I don't remember anything. I don't remember my last name.
Spy shit and Jude wanting people to step to meter maids. That shit is ridiculous.
I do want y'all to hit meter maids with rocks.
Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll get locked up.
You'll feel good about yourself.
If I could suggest a topic, I think it would be interesting to hear how you each got started when Binary Star first got on and Jude on Jenny Jones and the All Out show. I think you've touched on these topics from time to time but never told the whole story. And those are both long ass stories. I'll go first just to give you the quick.
I don't even want to tell my story. You go ahead.
I met Lo in high school. You know, we would rap together with a bunch of other cats. We got locked up in my senior year of high school. He was already out of school. We started Binary Star while we were in prison, and that was
because you guys were in a group before that called the Spooks,
right?
And,
with 2 or 3 other cats.
And Ross and I were in a group before that called the Troublemakers. Which was kind of like a play. I think Far Side was popular around that time, and so it was like Troublemakers, Far Side. You know, it was like that type of style. And I was the DJ. I didn't rap.
Yeah, because we were playing heavy on Black Moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I always felt like those cats were young. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I was always compared it to Far Side, and then we would do graffiti, which was just. We would write TM all over the place.
TM,
in our name.
The shit out of that.
My name was Fathead with a PH because I was fat.
I was Blockhead, and we were in this crew with with our homie Dave. Man, shout out to Dave, who's Japanese now. He's a Japanese feller now.
Dave kept getting into trouble with it. Well, we would get in trouble, and then Dave would be around because Dave was actually a really good dude. Like he was raised well.
Yeah,
you know
came from a good home.
Dave came from a good home, and Ross and I were a little bit more of we actually were troublemakers. You know? We was always fucking breaking into things, stealing shit, busting out windows, fucking taking people's shit, stealing from stores.
And Dave would do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But he had
the spoils.
His limit. You know what I'm saying? Like he had his limit, like where we had a genuine like, I don't give a fuck attitude.
Dave would take a candy bar or something like that. Our shit was like we was just trying to take everything. And Dave got sent down, I think to Florida, then back to Michigan, then he ended up going to live in Japan with his brother, right?
Yep.
And that motherfucker's been there for 16 years now.
16 years. I talked to him the other day, man. Dude is Japanese.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing really good out there. And the crazy shit is, you told me that, and then I read one of his the
post on
one
Facebook.
Of his posts, and it sounded like a fucking Chinese movie. He was like, trains delayed from doing trains delayed. Well, I gotta find. I got it. You gotta read that shit. Oh my god. It sounds like a kung fu flick or some shit. What'd you say? It sound
like a haiku.
So someone's jumped in front of a train in Tokyo, and now the Narita Express I'm on is delayed. Poor fool. Now if I miss my flight to Shanghai, all of my pity will soon disappear. He ain't sound like that when we knew him. You know what I mean?
No.
That motherfucker has gone native. Like he's full blown native and shit.
He is native. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand that because he's got to speak Japanese all the time. You know,
his wife's Japanese, his kids was half Japanese.
Yep. So he is Japanese.
Yeah, like you've been there 16 years. You speak it fluently. You're never around Americans.
Right.
Like that's what happens, dude. Especially if you want to do well. You know what I mean? You fucking assimilate.
Yeah.
You get in where you fit in. And a lot of times the crazy shit is like it's hard to keep everything. You know, sometimes you got to let go of certain things. You got to let go of the way you spoke or your childhood or even views.
Yeah.
And adopt like Japanese views or like this is a totally different culture.
Yeah.
Like, and he's got to abide by those rules now.
Right.
Like he's not American anymore.
And breaking down that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's pretty much nothing from over here he can keep and use over there. You know what I mean? Like that's not it's like our way of thinking and way of life ain't gonna get him success in Japan.
No.
You know?
Nah.
David
he probably would like he might chop his pinky off if he does a bad job at work or some shit. Like it's full blown, man. And I know like he'll never be Japanese. He's always gonna be like the white dude, American guy, but like
Gaijin, is that what I think that's what they call him, right? Gaijin.
I don't know shit.
You'll tell me when you hear this shit, Dave. And he listens to the podcast too.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah. I pity the fool. You told me that, and then I read one of Dave's things, and it just made me look at it totally differently. He sounds straight up Japanese now, huh?
Yeah, he does. But like he's put in some of the things that he's heard us saying. You know what I'm saying? Like he uses cut.
Yeah.
Right? Cut and cat and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. He's got that kind of stuff.
Yo, remember when we're taking the fucking, we don't realize how slang heavy because I don't think we're that slang heavy. I really don't.
Nah.
But then when you take us and bring us to the most white extreme, we're taking the elevator down.
Oh yeah. Up here.
Yeah, it was me, you, and like some white lady
and this chick
that works at a law firm. And what was she asking you?
I had my fucking iPad and I was downloading Homeland.
Oh yeah, you were like, yeah.
And I was like, you watch this Homeland shit. I'm downloading this, and you said,
I was like, oh, no, I don't got Showtime.
You said who Showtime are you using?
Oh yeah.
And I said, oh, my peoples, right? And she was like, who specifically are your peoples? I was like, oh, my parents.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
just
huh. Yeah, those kind of things we think are just like just
Right.
commonplace. You know what I'm saying when I say my people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I don't mean black people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I mean my parents.
now when I say you people, you know it's
Yeah,
black people.
you know, like, it's like you know what people I got this from.
You know what people. You people.
Let's get one more.
All right.
This is from let me see. Shit, I'm sorry. I was reading the same one. Is that no, that's a different dude. Okay. So this is from Nick. First off, the podcast is funny as hell. Much appreciated. Been a binary head for quite a while now and really enjoyed the anniversary release. Hey, we were just talking about that. Thank you, Nick. Jude and your viewpoints, viewpoints, opinions crack me up. So topics. What was the most embarrassing moment of your life? What are some funny, crazy travel stories you guys have had?
Jesus Christ.
Those are pretty expansive questions.
I can
right
tell
there.
you a really embarrassing moment.
All right, go ahead.
It's not of my life, but it's still to this day, it makes me cringe.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy married an Indian girl, and like, I think she's kind of alpha. You know what I mean? She's kind of like got that A personality, you know. So I think that during the wedding process, he had to do a bunch of compromising. And I go to the wedding, and it's like full blown Hindu wedding, like motherfucking turban. Like he's a white dude, his turban, and fucking sitting on weird mats, and like scooping rice to each other, like doing all this weird Indian shit, which is, you know, it's cool. It's whatever. You're fucking Hindu. Like that's what you do. Like this is your shit. But he's part of it, and so. The wedding is like 3 hours, 4 hours. It's a fucking long wedding. It's like and a lot of these Indian weddings will be 3 days long. So this is like a compromise here. And so we're at the reception finally. And they're going to do throw the fucking garter belt and shit and throw the flowers. So Steve's like, yeah, we about to do this garter belt thing, and whoever catches the garter belt has got to put it on, put the garter belt on with their teeth. And I'm like, is that customary? And he's like, yeah, it's customary. I just did what they did. We about to show them how we do it.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, you know, and they throw the flowers, and this tall half Indian girl catches it, pretty and just super tall. So then it's the garter belt time. He turns around and throws it right at me, and I catch it. He's like, you got to put it on with your teeth, dog. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to. Like, I don't really feel all the way. I'm like, I don't know, bro. And he was like, man, it's my wedding, man. You got to show them how we do it. And then, like, I get, like, looking back, I'm sure he was just tired of fucking, like, having to do all this Indian shit, and she's probably fucking, like, what bride is ever, like, easy to deal with for the wedding? So I'm sure she was a pain in the ass to deal with. So here's his chance to be like, yeah, this is what we do. Yaktown, bitch. You know? So they stopped the music. They put us out in the middle of the fucking dance floor. And
This doesn't sound good.
I put the fucking garter in my mouth.
Oh.
And I'm like, and they're all like clapping and shit. And then they start seeing me putting the garter on with my fucking mouth, and I'm going over her foot. I'm going up her ankle. And like I lose it, and then I gotta rebite it, and I'm like going up. And like the clapping slowly dies off, right?
Oh no.
And like now I'm like, I'm feeling fucked up. You know, I'm like, they're not clapping anymore. Like, what are they doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
And I look up, and people are just like looking at me in horror, right? But now it's like I'm to her calf, so like I'm committed. You know, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm fucked, man. Like this is not good. And like Indians are known for taking a gang of pictures, right? Like, and first it was all these flashes going off, and now no pictures are being taken either. Like, people just put down their cameras, and like they're looking at me horrified, and I got this girl like 5'10", so her legs are super long, and I literally just have to drag the fucking garter up with my mouth because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, should I stop and use my hands or what the fucking deal is, and like drug that shit all the way up her leg. Her parents are there.
Oh.
Even the white people were mad at me. Even the white people were like, Jesus Christ, I felt like I needed a shower after that. The mom came to me and she was just like, looked at me and she was like, I thought you were a nice guy. Like, disappointed in me. And I never felt worse. Like, I just felt like shit, dude. I felt like I sullied this wedding. I'm like some fucking scumbag that sullied this wedding. And I was supposed to go to like the next day because I was part of the groom's party. You know what I mean? Like the groomsmen. I was supposed to go to like a dinner with them the next day. I skipped it. Like, I just started avoiding their crib. Like, I literally. I felt so fucked up off of it.
Yeah, I would have too. You know, what'd your boy think about that? Like, he just thought it was funny.
He was like, man, fuck that. But like, he was like, man, whatever, man, fuck that. Like, he was good, but like, I basically got to jump on a hand grenade for his ass. You know what I mean? Like, whether he saw it out going down that way, he basically set me up to fucking show them a thing or two. But like, I don't think he thought about everybody was gonna hate me afterwards.
Right.
Or how I was gonna ruin that part of his wedding. How that part of the wedding will never see any video cuts or like any parts of the video.
And however long he had to hear about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember when your friend.
I used to be cool with the mom and dad of his mother-in-law. I haven't gone over there since, dog. Like, I felt fucked up. And now whenever I go to a wedding, I get this anxiety like, man, I hope I don't do some shit to ruin the wedding. Like, I hope I don't shit on myself or my dick comes out of my pants or I fucking, trip and fall and molest a 8-year-old. Like, I don't, like, I'm afraid I'm going to do something fucked up to ruin a wedding. It's an awful thing.
It could happen. Just now you know. Now you know that is a no in their culture.
I don't even know if that's acceptable in any culture. And then when I was thinking about it really hard, I was like, I think that's what the groom does to the wife, if anything. That's like for the wife and the groom thing. That's the only time I've ever seen it. It's the groom does it to his own wife. He takes it off with her teeth.
You said she was a bridesmaid.
She happened to be a bridesmaid, or she happened to be in the. She was in
the wedding.
I don't know if she was in the wedding or not. She happened to catch the fucking bouquet because she was tall as shit. You know what I mean? And pulling it up the leg there's a lot of the up motion with the head. It looked like I'm eating pussy or some shit. I'm like,
I'm sorry. I can tell that's still with you.
Dog, it really is. It really fucking still bothers me to this day. It's like, fuck, man.
I'm gonna do one real quick. You know what I'm saying? And this, there's a number of embarrassing moments, but this one still goes on to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to live with this kind of thing. It's one of the reasons that I quit drinking. But there's a picture of me on the internet right now. If you Google Sanaim Silla, there's a picture of me. You'll have to search a little bit for it. But there's a picture of me holding a porn and a bottle of scotch. And I'm fucked up. All right? I forget who took the picture, you know what I'm saying, and I don't even remember. I know I was on tour with the band at that time, and we had just went to some porn shop, and so this motherfucker takes this picture of me, and he posts it on the internet, and now it'll live forever, and now you know what I'm saying. Like, you cats didn't know it was there, but
That's not half as bad
That'll
as my shit.
No,
you took a
no,
picture of you
no.
holding a porn?
Yeah, I don't like that, man. It's not a good look for me, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't trying to compare it with your shit.
That wasn't even.
Your shit is fucked up. Your shit is fucked up.
I would have just said I don't have anything embarrassing. I would have just said I don't. It's like
no, that's really.
I thought you were gonna be like,
me.
I got drunk and I was in a porn.
No, no.
Or some shit like that.
There's
like,
video of me fucking on the internet. No,
yeah,
no,
something
man.
like that.
That's just the I think of that as is a really bad look for me, man. Really bad look for me. I don't like to be seen like that. You see it?
That's awful. No, I can't even find it, bro.
I'm
still looking. I'm sure it's awful. You holding a porno.
No, it's bad, man, and it's a bad picture.
What's the porn? What's the porn? What kind of porn is it?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Probably some shit that I got. Like it was in a bundle.
You know what's more embarrassing is you with the fucking pant leg mask on. That's way worse.
That was good. See, I like that.
Ross got out of jail and he was what was it you were saying? You were 2 years behind everybody.
Yeah.
He was like 2 years late, and
I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that shit anymore.
He cut a pant leg. He cut off a pant leg and then cut 2 holes in it.
And I was rocking it.
He was wearing it like a mask. He looked like an old Klan member or some shit. You know, like the first Klansmen before they got really figured out the pointy hoods and shit.
Where they just got the shitty mask on.
They're just wearing like a fucking burlap sack with some holes in it. That's what you look like a camouflage Klan member. I can't even find it, bro.
There was I was going through a lot of pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like I was Googling places that had pictures up of me and having them removed. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that was it.
So it might have got took down. I hope it got took down.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing holding a porn.
Yeah, a bottle of liquor, man. It was sad, man. It was sad.
It's 2 things you like to do though. It's like you like porn and you like to drink.
Yeah.
So like, how is that embarrassing? You're just being yourself, if anything.
Yeah, but I ain't like to be seen like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I said I was in bad shape, man. I was in bad shape. It was pretty.
You're like chubby, or just you're going through a thing?
Yeah. I was real fucked up because it was like during that long ass tour, and I put on like 30 pounds.
I don't see it. I saw a guy that looked like a fat me. I thought that was me. I was like, damn, I'm fat in this picture. He just looks like a fat me. All right, now I can't find you. Looks like that embarrassing moment is over for you.
Good. Yep.
That was yeah. So Ross was embarrassed because he held a bottle of liquor in a video, and I was embarrassed because I mouth raped a poor girl on her leg at a wedding.
Mouth raped. Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
That was the Filial show, yo.
Filial show. Oh, hit us up. Did you already hit stop?
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Hit us up at filialshow@gmail.com and on our Twitter, Filial Show.